ओके सो इस वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं कंपनीज एक्ट 2013 के सेक्शन नंबर 19 सब्सिडियरी कंपनी नॉट टू होल्ड शेयर्स इन द होल्डिंग कंपनी के क्वेश्चंस के बारे में। चलिए शुरुआत करते हैं। द क्वेश्चन इज एज एट 31st March 2018 the paid up share capital of S Limited is 1 crore divided into 10 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each. Of this, H Limited is holding 6 lakh equity shares and 4 lakh equity shares are held by others. Simultaneously, S Limited is holding 5% equity shares of H Limited, out of which 1% shares are held as the legal representative of the deceased member of H Limited. On this basis, the given information, examine the answers of the following queries with reference to the provision of the Companies Act 2013. Can S Limited make further investment? नहीं भाई, तो सब्सिडियरी बन चुका है, तो होल्डिंग कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट नहीं कर सकता। फिर कैन एस लिमिटेड एक्सरसाइज वोटिंग राइट एट एनुअल जनरल मीटिंग ऑफ एच लिमिटेड? भाई देख, तूने 1% जो है ना, वो तो डिसीज्ड मेंबर की तरह क्या रिप्रेजेंटेटिव, लीगल रिप्रेजेंटेटिव के होल्ड कर रहा है, तो तू 1% के लिए वोट कर सकता है। बाकी ये 4 जो तेरा ही इन्वेस्टमेंट था उसके लिए तू वोट नहीं कर सकता है। एंड कैन एच लिमिटेड अलॉट टू ट्रांसफर सम ऑफ इट्स शेयर्स टू एस लिमिटेड? नहीं चाचा, नहीं। अ होल्डिंग कंपनी कैन नॉट ट्रांसफर एनी ऑफ इट्स शेयर्स टू इट्स सब्सिडरी कंपनी। आंसर पूरा फॉर्मेट में पढ़ते हैं। The paid up share capital of S Limited is 1 crore divided into 10 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each. Of this, H Limited is holding 6 lakh equity shares. Hence, H Limited is the holding company of S Limited, and S Limited is a subsidiary company of H Limited by the virtue of Section 2, subsection 87 of the Companies Act 2013. In the instant case, as per the provision of subsection 1 of the Section 19 of the Companies Act 2013, no company shall either by its own, by its or through its nominees hold any shares in its holding company. Therefore, S Limited cannot make further investment in equity shares of H Limited during 2018 and 19. As per the proviso of section 19, a subsidiary company shall have right to vote at the meeting of the holding company only in respect to the shares held by it as the legal representative, as a trustee or as a trustee. Therefore, S Limited can exercise voting right at the annual general meeting of H Limited only in respect to the 1% share held as the legal representative of the deceased. Then last answer is Section 19 also provides that no holding company shall allot or transfer its shares to any of its subsidiary companies, and any such allotment or transfer of shares by the company to its subsidiary company shall be void. Therefore, H Limited cannot allot or transfer some of its shares to S Limited. Next question is, S Limited is a company in which H Limited is holding 60% of paid up share capital. One of the shareholder of H Limited made a charitable trust and donated 10% of H shares in H Limited and 50 crores to the trust. He appointed S Limited as the trustee. As S Limited as the trustee, all the assets of the trust are held in the name of S Limited. Can a subsidiary hold shares in its holding company in this way? As a trustee तो hold कर ही सकता है, तो वो तो आएगा भाई। According to section 19 of the Companies Act 2013, a company shall not hold any shares in its holding company either by itself or through its nominees. Also, holding company shall not allot or transfer its shares to any of its subsidiary companies, and such allotment or transfer of shares of a company to its subsidiary shall be void. The exceptions of the above rule are where the subsidiary company holds such shares as the legal representative of the deceased member of the holding company, or where the subsidiary company holds shares as a trustee, or where the subsidiary company is a shareholder even before it becomes subsidiary company of the holding company. But in this case, it will not have right to vote in the meeting of the holding company. In the given case, the shareholder of the holding company has transferred its shares in the holding company to a trust. Therefore, the shares held by the subsidiary company, it means now subsidiary will hold shares in the holding company, but it will hold in the capacity of trustee. Therefore, we can conclude that in the given situation, S Limited can hold shares in H Limited, which is his holding company. Next question is, AB Limited issued equity shares of rupees of 1 lakh rupees 10,000 shares of rupees 10 each on 1st February 2020, 1st April 2020, which have been fully subscribed by XY Limited holds 4,000 shares and PQ Limited, which holds 2,000 shares in the AB Limited. AB Limited is also holding 20% shares in the RS Limited before the date of the issue of equity shares stated above. RS Limited controls the composition of board of directors of XYZ Limited and PQ Limited from 1st August 2020. 1st August 2020. Examine the relevant provisions of the Companies Act 2013. Whether the AB Limited is a subsidiary of RS Limited? Yes. Whether AB Limited can hold shares in RS Limited? Yes, क्योंकि वो तो subsidiary company बनी उससे पहले से hold करती आ रही है. Whether AB Limited can vote at annual general meeting? ना बाबा ना, वो लास्ट वाले केस में तुम वोट नहीं कर सकते. ठीक है, सेम टू सेम प्रोविजन रिपीट होगा, लेकिन पढ़ लेते एक बार. ठीक है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे ना अलग अलग जगह से वो आ रहा है, तो मतलब सब्सिडियरी कंपनी की भी डेफिनेशन होगी इस क्वेश्चन में. Answer is this given problem is based on sub clause 87 of clause 2 read with section 19 of the Companies Act 2013. As per the sub clause 87 of clause 2 of the Companies Act 2013, subsidiary company or a subsidiary in relation to any other company, it means holding company, means a company in which the holding company controls the composition of board of directors or exercises or controls more than one half of total voting power either by its own or together with its own subsidiaries, one or more subsidiaries companies. For the purpose of this clause, explanation is the given, provided that the company shall deem to be subsidiary company for the holding company if it control refer to the point 1 or point 2 above. मतलब या तो composition of board of directors या तो more than one of total voting power is of another subsidiary company of the holding company. Whereas section 19 provides that no company shall hold any shares in its holding company and no holding company shall allot or transfer its shares to any of its subsidiary companies, and only any such allotment or transfer shall be void, provided that nothing in this subsection shall apply to the case where subsidiary company is the shareholder even before it becomes subsidiary company of the holding company. Here in the instant case, AB Limited issued 10,000 equity shares on 1st April 2020, whereby XY Limited and PQ Limited holds 4,000 and 2,000 shares respectively in AB Limited. Considering one share is equals to one vote, XY Limited and PQ Limited together holds more than one half, means 50% of total voting power, more than 50% of total voting power. Therefore, AB Limited will be subsidiary to XY Limited and PQ Limited from 1st April 2020. Whereas AB Limited is already holding 20% equity shares of RS Limited before the date of the issue of equity shares, it means 1st April 2020. Further, RS Limited controls the composition of the board of directors of XY Limited and PQ Limited from 1st August 2020. In the light of the subclause 87 of clause 2, RS Limited is a holding company of XY Limited and PQ Limited, means XY Limited and PQ Limited are the subsidiaries of RS Limited. Following are the answers to the questions. Yes, in the case deemed to be subsidiary company, yes, who can hold because it is holding shares even before it becomes subsidiary of the holding company. And last may no, the subsidiary company shall have a right to vote at the meeting of the company only in respect to the shares held by held by it as legal representative or as a trustee, but not where the subsidiary company is a shareholder even before it becomes subsidiary company of the holding company. Therefore, AB Limited cannot vote at the AGM of RS Limited held on 30th September 2020. Next question. Kavya Limited has paid up share capital of 80 crores. Anjali Limited holds a total of rupees 50 crore of Kavya Limited. Now Kavya Limited is making huge profit and wants to expand the business and is aiming to invest in Anjali Limited. Kavya Limited has approached to you analyze whether, as per the provision of the Companies Act 2013, they can hold 1/10 of the share capital of the Anjali Limited. बेटा 1/10 क्या, तू एक परसेंट एक शेयर भी तू होल्ड नहीं कर सकता. In the terms section 2 subsection 87 of the Companies Act, clause आता है वैसे तो, clause 87 of the Companies Act 2013, subsidiary company or a subsidiary in relation to any other company, that is to say holding company, means a company in which holding company controls the composition of board of directors or exercises or controls more than one half of total voting power, either by its own or together with its one or more subsidiary companies, provided that such class or classes of the holding companies as may be prescribed shall not have layers of subsidiaries beyond such numbers as may be prescribed. ये लास्ट लाइन यहाँ पे इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, बाकी मतलब जितना प्रिस्क्राइब करें ना उतनी ही लेयरिंग में जाना चाहिए. सब्सिडरी की सब्सिडरी की सब्सिडरी की सब्सिडरी ऐसा सब नहीं, जितना बोला है उतना ही यहाँ पे एज फार एज आई नो 3 लेयर तक का अलाउड है. ठीक है. Since Anjali Limited is holding more than one half, means 50 crores out of 80 crores of the total voting power of Kavya Limited, Anjali Limited is holding company of Kavya Limited. Further, as per the provisions of Section 19 of the Companies Act 2013, no company shall either by its own or through its nominees hold any shares in its holding company, and no holding company shall allot or transfer its shares to any of its subsidiary company, and such allotment or transfer of shares of a company to its subsidiary company shall be void, provided that nothing in this subsection shall apply to the case where subsidiary company holds shares as the legal representative, or whether subsidiary company holds such shares as a trustee, or where the subsidiary company is a shareholder even before it becomes subsidiary of the holding company. In the given case, Kavya Limited cannot acquire the shares of the Anjali Limited, as the acquisition of the share does not fall within the ambit of exception provided in section number 19. Last question is section ka. S Limited acquired 10% paid up share capital of H Limited on 15th March 2017. H Limited acquired 55% share of S Limited on 10th March 2018. या पहले में 2017 था, अब 2018 है. H Limited on 25th September 2020 decided to issue bonus shares in the ratio of 1:1 to the existing shareholders. Accordingly, bonus shares were allotted to S Limited. Examine whether under the provision of the Companies Act 2013 and decide the validity of holding of shares of S Limited in H Limited. मतलब होल्ड कर सकता है कि नहीं, वो तो कर सकता है, अपने को पता है कि होल्डिंग बिफोर इट बिकम सब्सिडरी कंपनी वाला केस आ जाएगा लास्ट केस. लेकिन दूसरा क्वेश्चन इज अलॉटमेंट ऑफ बोनस शेयर्स बाय एच लिमिटेड टू एस लिमिटेड, वो वैलिड है कि नहीं वो बताने के लिए अपन पूरा क्वेश्चन ही पढ़ेंगे. लेकिन ठीक है. As per Section 19 of the Companies Act 2013, no company shall hold any shares in its holding company, and no holding company shall allot or transfer its shares to any of its subsidiary companies, and any such allotment or transfer of shares of company to its subsidiary company shall be void. However, this shall not apply where the subsidiary company shall be void. However, it shall not apply whether the where the subsidiary company is a shareholder even before it becomes the subsidiary company of the holding company. In the given case, H Limited acquired 55% paid up share capital of S Limited on 10th March 2018, whereas S Limited has been holding 10% paid up share capital of H Limited since 15th March 2017. The said instance asked in the questions falls under the exception stated above. Therefore, the holding company of shares by S Limited in H Limited is valid in the view of the proviso C to the subsection 1. of section 2019 of the act which stated the restriction of the provisions of section 19 subsection 1 will not applicable where the subsidiary company is the shareholder even before it becomes subsidiary company of the holding company. Second जो important है आंसर वो तो एक ही लाइन का आंसर है, वो है allotment of the bonus shares by as limited to as limited shall be void in the view of the above proviso. समझला काय खत्म। सेक्शन नंबर 19 इंपॉर्टेंट तो है, लेकिन एक ही टाइप के क्वेश्चन आते हैं, ठीक है। अपने को याद क्या रखने का होता है, लीगल रिप्रेजेंटेटिव अलाउड है, ट्रस्टी अलाउड है, होल्डिंग अरे सब्सिडियरी इवन अरे होल्डिंग शेयर्स इवन बिफोर इट बिकम सब्सिडियरी कंपनी अलाउड है, लेकिन उसमें सिर्फ वोट नहीं कर सकता, बाकी के दो में वोट कर सकता है, बाकी अलग अलग घुमा के देंगे। और फर्दर अलॉटमेंट मतलब बोनस शेयर अगर फर्दर अलॉट करना चाहे तो भी नहीं कर सकता है। ओके, बाय बाय।